right, well, cooking conspiracy, and this one's gonna be kind of free flowing. We're gonna do a sandwich based off of avocado toast. Um, got some pizza dough that we're gonna try out, see if it's any good. Made it, Thursday night, expecting for Friday, but then we were like, no, we can't do that. So I got it now that I need to use up, or at least see if it's any good. Uh, what's up, Ronnie? How you doing? Um, and if the pizza sucks ass, we'll make a pizza sub. Yeah, well, it's good to see you again. So, got this little thing from China. I think it's from China. I don't know. Boom. Okay. Let's, Ooh, that actually works really good. That ain't going anywhere. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, so we got some pork chops here. I'm excellent, Rhonda. How are you? Let's go ahead and put that in there. And yes. Okay, I don't need it super fine here. Oh yeah. There it goes. Just, you definitely want your hand above the blades here. Gentle sawing motion. Take it out, rotate it. All right, well, that actually works pretty good. get that heating. Let's season our pork here. Cut in strips, diced it. Alright. We're going to season that. Let's give it some garlic powder. Some salt. Then we're going to give it some oregano. Some cayenne here. And of course a little bit of cumin. And then we'll give it a little bit of oil to just help it along. Well, welcome, Bowlin, baby. Hey, kitty, how you doing? A little bit of oil in there. Let the pork do its thing. It's going to take more than a couple minutes. It's pretty thinly cut here. An avocado. Now be careful with your hands. You gotta have good tip control to use this method. Keeping the hand surgeons in business. Well, what's up, Kendall? Welcome back. Well, Trippy, we'll see. What's up, Tim? Manuel? Oh, wow. That's how you get a front row seat. Yeah, Tippy, sorry, I just can't cook like your mama can, I want to be the same. They make country music songs about that type of stuff. It's not how mom made it, so why don't you go back to your mama's house and enjoy some of her home-cooked math, Trippy. Yeah, I can't argue that, Trippy. It's chopped up pork, but beef would be a little bit darker. You want to make sure it's cooked through, but you don't want to cook the shit out of it so it dries out here. Yeah, pork avocado sandwich. It's going to be good, alright? Let's go ahead. That pork will finish in the oven if need be, but I'm pretty sure it's cooked all the way through. You know how you can test it? You can take one of the bigger pieces. Still moist. Moist is good. What's up, Motion? How you doing? Bring back the mask. The mask never left. Oh, we're prepared, Tim. We can work with that. What's up, Aisha? No, that was a specific reference. Had to be there, Dag. It's hot when I cook in the kitchen here. Alright. So that burner's hot. Let it cool down. Don't burn yourself on it. Now, what do we want to put in our avocado spread here? Cumin. Garlic powder. Could put cayenne, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put a Fresno pepper instead. I've done oxtails before, and they're very good, but they take like 4 hours at least, or they take forever. Got some floaties. You can de-seed it if you want, but I'm not going to, because I'm just cooking for me and the seeds don't bother me. It's like a jalapeno, maybe. Oh no, an on-time pullout is always crucial motion. I don't want no Tyreek Hill situation where I'm one knee injury away from not being able to pay child support for 17 individuals. What's up, Anton? Good to see you again, bud. A little bit of oil. I haven't put any salt in yet, I don't think. Got a good little ass kicking. That'll help it juice a little bit faster. We're just gonna use a quarter of a lime. Oh yeah, she's a squirter. Look at her go. Yeah, there's a lot of lime juice in this one. Now you could add onion, you could add cilantro if you had cilantro. I would, but I don't have any current cilantro, so we're going without it. We'll be fine. Take your knife or fork, and this avocado is super ripe, so just go ahead and mash it. And I like this way because you can control exactly how textured you want. If you want it super creamy, you just keep going. If you like chunks, then you're about done. But cooking's really just about making good food for the people that are going to eat it. So just remember that. Now it's here where it depends. On this one, I kind of want to spread. If it was going on something like a salad or something, I would aim for more chunky. Let's go ahead and give it a taste, and that way you can adjust if need be. There's a little bit of salt. And we're going to cheat. A little bit of hot sauce. Make it dirty guac, alright? Winter tax will get paid later. But they're sleeping on the couch, so I'm going to leave them on the couch. But plenty of pork to pay the winter tax. Ghost peppers would be too much for guacamole. Unless you're into that, I'm using rotten meat or something that you want to kind of hide the flavor. And so I would go for it full steam ahead on that. I didn't have Italian bread or white bread or whatever, so we have this wheat hoagie or whatever. I think it'll work though. Okay. American pork avocado. Nah, not for October, Tim. Taking a little bit of a breather on that. But so we have bullshit fake beer. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, fuck us, right? We'll see, I'm a little bit fat right now, so we'll see if we can knock, 5-10 pounds off this month. So we got that going. We got some Parmesan cheese. It'll give it some funk. Is this a food hack and drink combo, Mr. Bojangles? Sometimes. We got some Parmesan, that'll give you good funk. We got cheddar cheese. Huh. What's up, Patrick? How's New Zealand today? We'll see. We'll see if this is enough. Do 2 strips of provolone. And you want to see how to get that ant out of there. We don't want that. Oh, thank you, Tim. Let's get some garlic powder on there. Got red onion. Yeah, I don't have. I'm assuming that's Havarti cheese. Don't need to go crazy with onion. Yeah, well, that's a future problem, right? All right. So we're gonna pop this in the oven, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, enough to melt the cheese or whatever. Then we'll add the pork on to warm the pork back up. And we'll do the avocado spread, put it back up, and then we'll start worrying about the rest of the bullshit we got going on today. The oven's set for 425 just because I know I lose 25 degrees every time I open the oven door. Just get a good little dice on this red onion. We'll use it as a pizza topping later on. Set that off to the side. Let's get my chaos organized here. Okay, that's gonna be it. What's up, just looking? It's good to see you back, It's been a minute. While we're screwing around with that, though, we are going to make a lemonade because I'm thirsty and I want something actually good to drink. So we're going to juice one lemon. Got about 2 ounces of fluid. We're doing a 4-1-1 lemonade here. So that's 4 parts water to 1 part lemon juice to 1 part sugar. So you got 2 ounces. We're just going to make it in the cup. So you got 2 ounces of lemon juice going in, all right? Two ounces, that's a 1/4 cup. So we're gonna go 1/4 cup of sugar. Here's my sugar bowl. I need a cup of water for the optimal ratio. If it's a little thin, I'm okay with that. All right. about a cup of water. Now, if you put ice in it right now, the sugar won't dissolve nearly as well. So get your sugar dissolved and add ice afterwards if you need to. Cool tap water out of the sink, perfect drinkability. Doesn't need ice. Thank you, Sherry. Good to hear that. Now, let's find out where I left my oven mitts here, because that could be an issue. The cheese is melting along nicely here. And you can go ahead, give your pork, you know, since it's not sliced or anything like that, just go ahead, give it a little pat down into the cheese. Yeah, shut up. Whatever. And then we're just going to give it a little bit of help just to make sure that the pork stays together nicely. Take your oven mitts, now that part's important. We're going to go back in the oven. Fuck. 5 minutes, you know. We'll see. Wouldn't that be more of a hat? I don't think the hog can fit into the oven mitts, but you know, we might be having a language barrier or something. I don't know where you're from. Pretty sure we're done with the cheddar for today. Ah, shit, I could have put mozzarella on that and I didn't, but, you know. Now we still got to make sure we have a good on-time pullout. That is always crucial. Worst part about shitty stoves, you got the oven on, the stovetop heats up, so don't burn yourself on that. That's hot. Yeah, that's a good question, Patrick. The people want to know. We want to know is where he's, we need a little bit more info on that, Tim. Oh man, this is gonna be good. We're just making right now just a pork avocado barbecue sandwich. Or sandwich. Barbecue sandwich. Avocado toast. Whatever you want to call it. We got about 1.5 minutes till on time pull out. Sometimes you got to pull out sooner, sometimes, later is okay. Sometimes. Some lemonade. I thank you, Aisha. I'm trying to be better about that. We won't look at the sink full of dishes behind me, but, that's okay. At least half of them are clean. They just haven't been put away yet. Another half are in the sink. Turn the timer off. Turn the oven off for now. We're going to need it soon, but not immediately. Okay. Move that over here. That way it'll cool down a little bit faster, not on the hot tray there. Alright, ready for some controversy? Barbecue, alright? Okay, you're not going super heavy, alright? Guacamole here. Watch the flip. We'll rotate it all the way around so you can see the flip. I guess I Sandwich is upside down, but that is a sandwich. Gotta get my food porn picture on this one. Sorry, team. Hopefully I don't lose any of you. That's a close-up, side view. Panino, you want out? You can go out. Thank you, Aisha. I appreciate that. Now, this sandwich will definitely fill you up, though. That's for sure. Lots of cheese, the guacamole, good fat, good lean protein from the pork chop. But got all the flavors melding together from what you put in the guacamole to how you seasoned your pork when you fried that up real quick. All the melted cheese and the barbecue sauce. A little bit messy to eat, but yeah, it's pretty amazing. Now I got a decision to make to eat the other half or save it for later. I think I'm going to save that for later and change gears and move into experimental territory. So if the experiment doesn't turn out, we got old reliable ready for us, all right? But anyways, got to experiment. Got to find out what sandwiches are the best to take on a nice long hike. Whoa. Not quite enough foil, but whatever. It's still hot. What do we got next here? Definitely do a pizza sub. That'd be pretty easy, but that's a backup plan. Keiko! Good boy, come. There we go. I should keep everything nice and fresh, hopefully. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Supposedly, if you put extra lime juice on it, it won't turn brown. But we'll see. Even if it does turn brown, you just fold it in and it doesn't matter. It's excellent. That's way too much foil, but okay. It'll work. I don't think we need any butter for this. Could be wrong. Some pepperoni. So before we get rid of the cutting board, let's dice this up. I mean, somebody like big round pepperonis. I don't. I like diced pepperoni. That way when you bite into the pepperoni, it doesn't pull all the cheese off the pizza, you know? It's been in the fridge forever, but that's okay. I think it'll be fine. We'll just cut the exposed bit off. We'll cut some grooves. Once again, be careful. This is not safe, not worth it. Apparently something needs barked at. Well, probably not the loser who has nothing better to watch this pokey ass. Isn't that right, Charles Morgan? You know, what's up, sandwich? How you doing? We made a hell of a sandwich earlier. I mean, Charles Morgan, you know, really, when was the last time you collected a paycheck other than government subsidies, you fucking bum? Kick off. Yeah, you're funny. Stop, Kiko. We're gonna need to oil up for this. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with this. You are going to need oven assistance, though. No, Tim Holder, I don't. And guess what? That's gonna be just fine. If you've got some expertise, feel free to share, Tim Holder. Although I gotta wonder if, you got that name in middle school and now the kids notice you were holding your, something. I don't know. Because most people, when they're trolling, have an alias. Aren't dumb enough to use the real names. That'll work. Yeah. It's a bold move, Justin. Why don't we Google his Facebook, see what you can find out. Better yet, his LinkedIn. That's how you really, all the trolls on YouTube, and then they get super pissed when you copy paste screenshot LinkedIn, and they say, "Oh, I wanted to bang my head of HR on the big screen at a Coldplay concert, and I had a right to privacy." What we got in here? So let's get some pizza sauce in there. Crazy amount. Pepperonis. Prolong's come back out. Let's get some Parmesan in the game. Get some provolone. What's up, Adriana? All right. Let's fold that over. I'm gonna make sure we get a good little seal. It's gonna be an ugly calzone, but guess what? It's a calzone. Is that gonna fit in there? No, it's not. That's okay though. Yeah, I'll fit. Once again, don't be afraid to use your lubricant. We're gonna get our oven up. Sure. What's up, Sean? And this little cute guy here. Crank that up. All right. You regret my choice putting this in this pan, but it should be fine. Take this. Turn that off. Take a little pastry brush. Brush that over the top there. You can even give the bottom some love. The bottoms deserve love too. It's 2025. And then you're gonna just go ahead, season the outside lightly. Garlic powder. And oregano. And some basil. Yeah. I'm gonna pop the oven in for about 10 minutes or so and see what happens. Honestly, until it's nice golden brown, alright? So. "12 minutes should be about right, and start cleaning up the mess that I got going on here." What's up, Roberto? How you doing, Sean? What's up, Rosemary? Where are you from? Right now, first attempt at a calzone, so we'll see. Or stromboli. I don't know the difference between a calzone and stromboli. Okay, we like people from Georgia. Georgia is nice. Before this, we did a pork avocado sandwich. That's pretty good. God damn. What's up, Lisa? Imagine it comes out burnt. That'd be a bummer. Imagine checking on it so it doesn't come out burnt. It's only been in for like 5 minutes. Jesus. Where's Faith, Lisa? What's up, Barbara? Arizona's cool, not literally, but it's okay. I've never been there, other than like right by the Hoover Dam, where you cross the border, just say, "Oh, I'm in Arizona." But yeah, how does Phoenix even exist? That's a question we all want to know. Okay, Tucson, I've never been to Tucson. Yeah, that's still got a substantial amount of time. Let's try 10 minutes. Huh. Yeah. But while we wait, we don't want to be bored, do we? Yeah, 8 minutes and it'll be done. Until then, there's not gonna be a whole lot of exciting stuff happening. Because we could do the dishes. Don't forget to wipe off the front of the cabinet. It's a good call. I will not forget to wipe off the front of the cabinet, and I am not done with the bleach yet. Don't worry. Yeah, well, maybe they do, maybe they don't. You know, I, if you want to see an update, here we can do an update. I mean, obviously that's not done yet, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna crank the heat up to 500. And then give it some time. Oh yeah, it was a good time. Good time, yeah. Probably should have put the calzone in while I made the sandwich, but here we are. You know. Well, I think my kitchen's pretty neat. And there's one thing this has taught me is there are a lot of weirdos on the internet that, get off on a bunch of different stuff. Keep going. Oh, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Proper cleanup is important to prevent pests. No, Daddy, don't do that to yourself. Alright, we might just end this and take a picture and post calzone in a minute. Or I can wait another 10 to 20 minutes while it cooks and talk about nothing. I'm a big fan of talking about nothing, though. Alright, well, hang out, Barbara. Jesus. So I can do some dishes, you know. Yeah. Entertain us, talk about something? Well, Barbara, what do you want to talk about, honey? What's up, Marianne? Yeah, how so? Google account, you know. I think Barbara wants to see me naked. Well, I mean, as long as you knew it. Oh, you know, as long as they're cute cats, that's okay. progress, all right? We're not quite there. I'm just gonna... Not seasoning enough. I'll pop it back in to finish up. Yeah, but is Granny spry is the question. I mean, there's no substitute for experience. Good experience, that is. Oh, 67. Oh, yeah. What that mof do, though? You know, what, are you trying to give me a phone number or something, Google? I don't understand it. Yeah, well, you know. Are you a dirty hippie, Barbara? Happy Sunday, Diana. How you doing? Oh, what's wrong with being a dirty old hippie? You know, I think some of the dirty hippies became little old ladies. Now, we're got 1 minute on the timer. I can't really see that. We're coming up on it. We're on the 1 minute countdown. What's up, Charisse? I feel like that's an alias. We got Silence of the Lambs fan up in here. Okay. Kill the oven so my house doesn't heat up. Okay, that's what we got going on. Back side of it, nice and doughy. We'll give that a minute or so just to chill out. Yeah, well, you know, not bad for an experimental. Hold on, I gotta get a food porn picture. Yeah. Oh, what's going on? You're definitely gonna want some pizza sauce to dip this into. I'll just, you know, pour a little bit in a cup there. Steaming hot, all right. What's up, Bridget? Oh, I gotta get. Now, this is gonna be hot. Well, cool. Well, you saw how it came out. Really, that's all I got for you. First time trying to make pizza dough or whatever. First time doing a calzone. Turned out okay. I got some adjustments to do with the baking temperatures and time. Probably go a hotter oven faster. But it's good. It's crispy, cheesy in the middle. Good taste on it. I mean, I've definitely had better, and I've definitely had a lot worse in restaurants. So it's like a homemade hot pocket, yeah. But next time I would do it, I would put a lot more filling in, more marinara sauce on the inside, more cheese, more pepperoni, more onion, maybe add in some green peppers and mushrooms, but really fill that cavity up, you know. You want it that way it would be plump versus fat, but you can see it looks like pizza topping in the middle there. But tasted good. I'm gonna let that cool, but a little weird talking nothing without doing anything. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, I'm gonna go enjoy my Sunday. Yeah, more or less, Rob and Hood. You're not wrong. Hot Pocket, calzone, same thing, yeah. Mm. But I wish you all the best. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great week, all that, and I'll see you at insanely late dinner times throughout this week. You know, so God bless Hawaii Standard Time. Yeah. So I'll be on late. Ciao.